Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy Monday, November 2nd. Robb here for Southwest Florida Television. I am at the north end of Vanderbilt Beach. 73 degrees here in North Naples, Florida. Very, very windy this morning, very windy. Probably about a 14 mile an hour wind blowing out there, gusting anywhere from 20 to 30 miles an hour. Overcast skies, that's why I'm getting started a little late here. Still pretty dark. I walked up here from the south end of Vanderbilt Beach this morning. And along the way, man, oh man, lots of sand dollars out on the sandbar with the low tide this morning. I've already got a pocket full of them. I got to be careful what I do here. I don't want to break them. I also found something very, very interesting. I'm going to have to put it back in the water here. As I was walking along, a beautiful olive shell was up on the sandbar. Look at the sheen on that. But this is a live olive. It has the snail inside of it. So I'm going to be returning that down to the water here as soon as I share it with you. You can see them wiggling around there. This is a live olive shell coming out to crawl around on my hand. Wow, he's going to come out and make an appearance for us on live TV. How is that? How cool is that? An incredible look at a live olive. Wow, what timing. That is amazing. See, those of you that are tuning in early get to see something that we don't see very often. And this is a beautiful shell, by the way. I'm kind of sad that it's got the snail in it, but I'm happy that it is alive. Is that not cool? That is a beautiful, beautiful olive shell. You got yourself a nice home there, Mr. Snail. See his eyeballs down there? You see his little eyes? What a fantastic look at a live olive. I wish I had an extra pair of hands to get a picture of this. It's going to get windy out here. Sorry, folks. Might be hard to hear me. But you can see out here how low the tide is. We're going to be walking down to the south here. The wind's coming out of the northeast. Wiggins Pass here to the right, up to the north. Another look at our beautiful little olive shell before I return it to the water. Actually, just to the water's edge. I hope nobody picks it up and takes it home as a souvenir. I mean, it is a absolutely gorgeous shell. Beautiful shell, as you can see. It is a awesome, perfect specimen of an olive shell. Perfect specimen. But we don't take anything that's alive home from the beach. Nothing that has a living critter inside of it. So say goodbye to Olive. See you later, Olive. See you later, alligator. That was very, very cool. That was a fun way to start the morning, huh? Something different. It was like finding all those live fighting conchs yesterday. Boy, that made me happy. Very happy. You can see how cloudy it is. We're having a cold front moving through here. It's only going to get up to maybe the high 70s today. Tomorrow it's going to be in the 60s. Like I said earlier, I saw a lot of sand dollars here on the beach this morning. A lot of them. I already have about 10 of them in my pocket. All the big ones, all the real big ones were broken, unfortunately. A lot of silver dollar size ones. There's one right down there. That one's got a little chip in it. That's about the size of a silver dollar. A lot of those on the beach this morning. A lot. See, here's another. There's another one down there. The beach is loaded with them. The sandbar out here is loaded with them. And these are all dead. When they're white like that, they're dead, unfortunately, but for a collector, that's a good thing. When they're alive, they're a brown color, and you flip them over and you can see all the little, looks like little hairs, their little feet on the bottom. We don't take them home when they're alive, but when they're white like this, they are kaput. There's tons of them out here this morning. Anybody into sand dollars, get out here now. This is the time. While this tide is out. Oh, here's a nicer one here. Oh, it's got a little chip in it. A little chip. But you can see there's another one right next to it. Another one. They're everywhere. Everywhere, everywhere. Trust me. It's a sand dollar morning. There's a fighting conch shell. This one is empty. This end of the beach, no live fighting conchs. I have not seen any live fighting conchs. I'll put it down next to that sand dollar. 2 souvenirs for somebody. Incredible low tide. Somebody sent me a message wanting to know what the best time to walk on the beach was. They like walking on hard sand and what the best beaches were. Well, my response to that is good luck. No, most of our beaches have soft sand. However, if you want hard sand, come out at low tide. That's when your best odds of finding some hard sand are. This sand that I'm walking on is really hard right now. Very rough out in the Gulf this morning. Small craft advisory. What'd you find?
One of these little.
Oh.
It was over there. I moved it over here to see what it does. It pulls the sand.
Oh, that's a nice one. If you're going back that way, I hope somebody doesn't pick it up. I found one about that big. They're olive shells. They're called olive shells.
Yeah.
They're really cool. For about 2 years, we haven't had much of anything out here because we had a real bad red tide.
Yeah, we were here for that.
And it killed everything out here. So it's nice to start seeing this stuff. Have a great day.
Thanks, you too.
Another little olive shell crawling around on the beach. It is so cool to see life coming back to the beach. The live olive shells. Hopefully we'll be seeing live sand dollars in our beach walks. And sea stars. Man, do I miss the sea stars. Remember during my beach walks when I'd come out and the beach would just be covered with sea stars, the 9-armed sea stars crawling all over the place. Some beautiful colors there in between the condos. Beautiful colors. I'm gonna hold the camera still here. Look between the buildings and watch how fast those clouds are moving. They are really moving fast. Looks like we might get a little clearing here. If I zoom in, you can get a little better idea how fast they're going. Captain Will Garrity. Great captain. Anybody looking for a charter boat captain, a great fishing guide? Get a hold of Captain Will Garrity. He just popped on here. This looks like it's going to be rough out there today, Will. Windy and rough. Because the wind is kind of coming out of the northeast, it's knocking the waves down a little bit. Not nearly as rough as it would be if that wind was coming out of the west. Gorgeous colors out there. That little strip of clouds out there, look at that. That is so cool. I don't know if that's the back of the front of the front. That might be the leading edge of the front. I don't know. That is a very interesting cloud formation there. Very, very cool. Nice little glow down there to the south. Good morning, Donald. Good morning, Mr. Cooper. And it's just an incredible morning here for anybody that's into sand dollars. The sandbar is loaded with them right now. Just picking up another feather, a feather to add to my collection. My little feather collection is starting to grow. Well, there's a nice sized sand dollar over here. See if it's busted up. Yeah, it looks pretty ragged around the edges. Pretty nice size one though. This is more common. These are the ones that are really abundant here on the beach this morning. You got to watch the beginning of this video. Go back and watch the replay. Watch it on YouTube. The quality is a little better, usually a little better on YouTube, but get a great look at a live olive shell that I picked up. Came out and was crawling around in my hand. The snail was crawling all around in my hand. An incredible look at an olive shell, a live olive. Another little sand dollar. So cool, huh? So cool. Sand dollar morning here at Elnor Wiggins, that's for sure. A sand dollar morning. I'm not picking up any more sand dollars. They are so fragile. Look at those reflections. Beautiful. Vanderbilt Beach, North Naples, Florida. Happy Monday. Hit that share button. If you like what you're seeing, send some stars. Become a regular monthly supporter of Southwest Florida Television if you'd like to see these live feeds continue. Your friendship and your financial support, both very important to making that happen. If you want to send a little tip, a thank you directly to me, there's a link to my PayPal account here in the description of this post. Look for that. PayPal doesn't get a cut of that money. Those of you that have sent something, thank you very, very much. Look up to the north. You can see our moon up here. I'll pan back around. You can see pretty much a full moon up there in the sky. There is our moon. I don't think I can zoom in on it. I'll give it a try. See if it'll come into focus. It's being stubborn. It's trying every once in a while. Comes and goes. Sorry. Can only do so much with the iPhone. Darn it. There it is. Now how did it jump up over there? That is bizarre. Had it for a second. The wind's blowing the camera around. How did it get over there? Oh well. Sorry about that. I tried. Hey, anybody needing prayers? Anybody needing prayers, please feel free to put your prayer request in the comments here. Any of our friends. If you need prayers for, you don't even have to be one of our friends. If you're just tuning in for the first time. If you need some prayers, let our beach family know. Prayers for yourself, a family member, a friend, even one of your pets. Put your prayer requests in the comments. Pray for Jennifer Ann's mom, Pat. Keep Roy in your prayers as well. Our friend Barbara. Our friend Kim. Anybody needing prayers, please. Let our beach family know your needs. Interesting. Two little, I don't know if you can see them, two little streaks of sunlight. See them right here, raking across the beach. That's kind of neat. I wonder if there's any sand dollars in that sunlight. Oh, here's a live cockle shell. You can see the cockle in there. He's going to open up, I think, for us. Smiling at us, our live cockle shell, giving us a smile this morning. If I turn him into the wind, he opened up a little more. Wow, a live cockle. They say they're really tasty. Boy, he's really opening up for us. Oh, good morning, Mr. Cockle. This is a live spiny cockle. First live spiny cockle I've ever picked up. See the spines there? Very, very cool. That is a little jewel right there. Of course, I'm not going to keep it because it's alive. How sweet is that? We saw a live olive shell this morning. Now a live spiny cockle. I get them over a little closer to the water. There's several more of them, all spiny. Ooh, here's one out of its shell on the beach. How cool is that, huh? How cool is that? There's a bigger one over here. There's several of them out here. There's a little bigger one here. See if he stays open when I pick him up. He's sticking his tongue out at me. Man, they're all over the place. Right here. Hey, a live fighting conch. Some live fighting conchs. I love it. I want to get the sand off this cockle. Will give you a better look at the shell. Beautiful shells. Beautiful, these spiny cockle shells. Getting the light here. There was some light just blasting through, and just like that it disappeared. Beautiful, beautiful shells, the spiny cockles. An up close look at it. Of course, the heart, when we turn it on its edge there, the cockle heart. Always neat. The spiny cockle. He's in there. Gonna open up and say good morning. Yeah, he's shut down for the morning. He doesn't want to be famous. Doesn't want to be on Southwest Florida television. Ha. Okay, be that way. Some conchs crawling around on the beach. Some of our little fighting conch friends. See if we can get this guy out of his shell. Hang on, I gotta adjust the gimbal. There's a conch in there, a fighting conch. Nice shell, beautiful shell. He was actually fighting with another conch when I picked him up. I had to separate the two. A lot of sand in there. You can see his foot. What a great morning. Live, we're seeing things live. It's been a long time since we've seen all these live shells. So cool. So cool. Little baby over here crawling around. A little baby fighting conch. Beautiful little shell. Beautiful shell. Wow, there's even a tinier one over here. An itsy bitsy, teeny weeny. Look at that one. Wow. That's a micro. Look at that. Look at that one. Very, very cool. Flipping itself around in my hand. See that? I use that big long foot to flip around. Feisty little feller. See if it flips around again. There it goes. How cool is that, huh? What an incredible beach walk today. What an incredible, incredible beach walk. Watching the little conch. Whoops. Well, we'll leave you down there on the beach where you want to be. Yep. Back at home. Back at home. Sweet. Well, let's keep walking down the beach. What are we going to see next? What are we going to see next? What a great morning. Man, sand dollars, conchs, cockles, olive shells. Big live cockle over here, big cockle. Now this, I don't think this is a regular cockle shell. This is not a spiny. That's a nice sized cockle there. Let's see if he opens up. He's smiling at me. At least he's smiling for the camera. That's nice of you. Beautiful. The cockle heart. The angel. Over on the other side there. It's a little sandy, hard to see, but beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. But as you can see, that is a nice size live cockle shell here. That's a beauty. A beauty, beauty. Over here, a nice souvenir. That'll be going home with me. A nice big, large cockle shell. Get the sand off of that. That's a nice one. These are great for crafts. Boy, this is the best shelling I've had on Vanderbilt Beach since the pandemic. I don't know what this is. I don't have a clue what this is. It came out of that hole and it's on its back. I'm going to turn it over. Try to turn it over. Come on. It's being goofy. I don't know what that is, but it won't. There it goes. What the heck is that? What in the world is that? Who knows what that is? No clue. I don't know what that is. I have never seen one of those, and it's not doing a good job of crawling around. It keeps flipping over on its back.
It's a baby crab.
What the heck is that?
Cute.
It came out of that hole. You want to go back in that hole? See if he wants to go back in his hole. I don't know if he's poisonous or... See if he wants to go back in his little hole here. No. Got no clue what that is. On the beach, whatever it is. Keeps turning over on its back. Well, maybe he'll do, I don't know if he wants to be in the water. I don't know what it is. Ow! It pinched the crap out of me though, wherever it is. Here, take a swim. For pinching me, you're gonna take a swim. That is bizarre. Don't know what it is. There he goes. There he goes. Very cool. Ha! That, my friends, was a Southwest Florida television first. That was a first. Little bugger pinched me pretty good for being so tiny. Again, if you're just tuning in, we've been seeing lots of fun things, lots of sand dollars. Lots and lots of sand dollars on the beach. It has been an incredible beach walk this morning. So much life out here. More cockles. A live cockle and a cockle shell next to it. Beautiful live cockle. Beautiful half a cockle shell here. The live one down there. Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful morning. There's a siphon. You can see the siphon tube on the breathing tube, whatever, on the cockle right there. Incredible sights this morning. Incredible sights. Got to be really careful getting up and down with these sand dollars in my pocket. Thanks for tuning in. Hit that share button if you're having a good time. If this is your first time joining me, welcome to our Southwest Florida television beach family. I am walking south on Vanderbilt Beach in North Naples, Florida, on an interesting Monday morning. Just had a cold front come through the area. Not really cold, let's call it a cool front. Cooled things down a little bit. Only going to get up to the high 70s today. Tomorrow we're going to start out in the 60s. Absolutely awesome. Hopefully the breeze will die down, the wind. That's what gets our friend Roy, is that breeze. Ooh, the wind coming out of the northeast. I just want to walk down the beach here for a little while. Enjoy the fresh air. Inhale some of the serotonin here with these waves. Getting a lot of nice serotonin. Happy gas, the happy chemical. Lots of serotonin in the air here this morning. The Playa Beach Hotel over there on the left. Come on down to Naples. Great place to come during this pandemic. Get yourself some fresh air. Just hang out on the beach. Plenty of room to social distance. You won't be near anybody here. Our beaches are fairly empty right now. And I'm sure the hotels have some awesome deals going. Their hotels are doing a great job at sanitizing, obeying all the rules, wearing their masks, all the employees wearing their masks. Morning. We'll go up to Del Nor-Wiggins a little later this morning, the beach at Del Nor-Wiggins Pass State Park, and see what's cooking up there. Do another live feed from up there for a little while. Haven't been there, I don't know, when's the last time I was there? Saturday? Woo! Boy, that wind is kicking up. It's amazing the gimbal's holding the camera here, holding it steady. Man, is it windy. The gimbal's putting up a good fight. Oh, darn. Nice size sand dollar, but it's got a little chip in it. That would have been a nice one. That would have been a really nice one there. Somebody will pick that up. That'll make a nice souvenir for someone. I'll put it down here next to his little baby sister. Here is a live. Let me go rinse the sand off it. A live, small, what is it, Venus sunray? Sunray Venus, Venus sunray shell, a little live one. It was down there in the sand. Beautiful shells. Beautiful. Alive. The Venus sunray. Seen a lot of live shells this morning. A lot of live shells. That's such a cool pattern. Almost looks like a basket, doesn't it? It's so intricate. Look at that. Look at that pattern. Isn't that cool? Return it to the sea. The only thing that I didn't see alive are the sand dollars, unfortunately. Well, the fighting conchs are out, thankfully. Seeing more and more of them crawling around now. The fighting conchs are coming back. Get into that wind up there. The La Playa Beach Resort. Here is an old, crusty sand dollar. Look at that. I'm keeping that. Look at that. An old barnacle-covered sand dollar. How cool is that? Even has a couple little oyster shells on the bottom. Hope it doesn't break in my pocket. How cool looking is that? Wow. How long do you think that's been laying on the bottom to get all those barnacles on it? is too darn cool. Another first. The old barnacle encrusted sand dollar. It's pretty heavy too. Pretty darn heavy. Wow. This has been an amazing morning. You are right. What a morning. What a morning. All kinds of little things crawling around on the beach this morning, including me. What's going to happen up at Del Norwegians? Now this is kind of funny. A lot of you that follow along, you're familiar with the little moorings, the little white floats that are out in the water that they moor the jet skis, the rental jet skis to at La Playa. Well, they're high and dry this morning. The jet ski mooring lines are high and dry this morning at the La Playa. I don't think they'll be tying up any jet skis to them. Well, that's those little floats you always see in the water when I walk by the Playa. Swim buoys out here washed up onto the beach. Still passing by lots and lots of sand dollars. Unfortunately, every once in a while I can hear one crunch under my feet that's buried in the sand. Out here in the full sunlight. There's an old one, little brown crust. Whoops, come on there. Whoa, the wind. I can't point the camera down. The wind grabbed it. An old crusty sand dollar down there. Another one over here. Camera is not letting me. The wind is taking control of the camera. Sorry folks. There's another sand dollar down there. Another little one. right down here. Great morning for sand dollar collecting. I've got a pocket full of them. I hope they haven't crunched. I hope they haven't crumbled in my pocket. I'm really fighting the wind now. The wind's gusting between 20 and 30 miles an hour here. Every once in a while we get a good blast. Another live cockle shell down there. Its breathing tube, its siphon tube sticking up there, the live cockle shell. If you're just tuning in, you need to go watch the replay of this morning's video. It's been a great beach walk. We've seen some fun things this morning, a lot of fun things, including lots and lots of these. Lots of them. Give you a look behind me up to the north, up into the wind. Beautiful blue sky there. Gorgeous blue sky. There's a little turkey wing shell down here, a turkey wing. Well, there was a turkey wing down there. There it is. The turkey wing shell. Nice little turkey wing. This one sand dollar, I didn't put it in my pocket. I just think it's so cool. That one with the barnacles that I picked up earlier. This is an old sand dollar. That is so neat. That is so cool looking. It's even got a couple oysters, 4 little oysters growing on the back side of it. How cool is that, huh? That is wild looking. That is definitely unique. I'm gonna have to go over to the car and empty out my pockets before I grab Roy's chair. Just keep my fingers crossed my sand dollars are okay in my pocket after all the bending over I've been doing this morning. I wasn't expecting to see so many sand dollars out here. At the very beginning of this morning's beach walk. Check it out later. You can get a great look at a live olive shell. The snail inside of an olive shell, a beautiful olive shell. I mean, definitely, I don't know what you call it, a star. What would you call it? A specimen, a star specimen. Beautiful specimen of an olive shell, but unfortunately it was alive, so I had to put it back in the water. But it was a beautiful shell, and the snail just came out and started crawling around in the palm of my hand. It was so neat, so neat. And then I don't know what, a half hour ago, 20 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago, came across this little critter on the beach. I have no idea what it was. No idea what it was. But as soon as I picked, he was having a hard time. Every time he tried to walk on the beach, he'd flip upside down. It was like a little crab or something. I don't know what it was. It'd flip upside down every time he tried walking. As soon as I brought him back over, I put him in a little tidal pool. Boom, he dug a little hole and disappeared. Probably something the birds eat. I don't know if it was a giant sand flea. It was the funniest looking thing I've ever seen here on the beach crawling around. So go check that out. We saw some neat things. The live cockles smiling for us. Actually, a spiny cockle, a live spiny cockle. That was really neat. It has been a great walk. And if you think it's been a great walk and a fun time this morning, you can show your appreciation by sending some stars. Let everybody know that you like what I'm doing here. If you want to see these beach walks continue, that's what it's all about. It's your friendship and your financial support. That's what keeps me coming back for more and more here. Wonderful beach family. This really, people think it's just a couple hours of walking on the beach. There's a lot more goes into it than that. I don't get done with my final postings until around usually anywhere between noon and 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So figure out how much time I put into this. I head out here at about 6 a.m. So that's a full day's work. It's a full-time job. And then hopefully I get some other work to do. That's not happening lately. Things are just This darn virus, you know what that's like. It's slowed everybody down. People are being kind of tight with their money when it comes to advertising. Well, we're getting close to the end here. This is where I came out onto the beach this morning, and I came on the beach at the south end of Vanderbilt here, at Vanderbilt Beach Road. And then, while it was still dark, while the sun was coming up, I walked up to the north end, and we started up at the Bluebill Avenue entrance to Vanderbilt, up by Delnor Wiggins. And then during the live feed, we walked the entire Vanderbilt Beach from north to south. And it has been a great morning. An incredible morning. And I thank you for tagging along. Hit that share button. Any photos that I share, hit that. If you like what you see, share. Spread the word. There's a look up Vanderbilt Beach, up to Delnor Wiggins past State Park and Barefoot Beach. You can see clear up to Fort Myers Beach and Cape Coral from here this morning. It's so clear. Absolutely beautiful looking to the north. Just incredible. That's where the wind is coming from, that northeast. I think I'm going to go up and empty my pockets out. Go up to the car and empty my pockets. Keep my fingers crossed that my sand dollars are intact. Look at that low tide. Man, oh man. What a morning. What a morning it has been. Go find Roy. He's moved his chair. I don't know where he is. He must have moved up out of the wind up here somehow. Got out of the wind. Here comes the tractor. Good morning. How are you?
Okay, I'm fine.
Very, very low tide.
Yeah.
Lots of interesting things out there. It's that full moon. The John Deere pulling the beach rake. Now go find out where Daddy-O is. Go find out where Daddy-O is. Oh, here he is, sitting on the boardwalk. What are you doing up here?
I'm over the wind.
I thought you'd like the wind.
Well, I do, not quite that much.
Huh.
Are we heading out?
I'm surprised they didn't kick you off of here.
Huh.
Yeah, we'll be heading out in a minute. We'll be... Oh, Daddy-O's sitting up on the boardwalk. Oh, man. I've seen it all. Go ahead and hose him. Look at him sitting up there. He told me he was all excited about getting out in the wind. He's up there cowering behind the boardwalk. Oh, man, Roy. Oh, Lordy. Lordy, Lordy, Lordy. I gotta... Oop, all the doves. There's so many doves here in the morning. There's a older gentleman that comes out here every single morning. And he puts bird seed out here and feeds all the doves. Even when he doesn't want to hang out at the beach, he comes over here and just puts the bird seed out. My beach buggy. My beach buggy. That's how you can tell my car. Look at the old silver Corolla with the Southwest Florida television sticker on the back. That's me, folks. That's me. Me and all my beach glory. And there's the circle where you can drop somebody off here. The end of Vanderbilt Beach Road with our Old Glory flying proud. God bless America. Just getting kind of tangled up around the post. God bless the USA. But the moment of truth, the moment of truth here is at hand. How did my sand dollars survive this morning? That's why I'm over here. You say, why are you taking me to your car? Well, this one survived. My sand dollar with all the barnacles, that survived because I kept that in my hand the whole morning. So that survived. Let's see. 2 cockle shells, did they? Of course, they survived. See if I can show you them there. My 2 cockle shells. They made it safe and sound. Nice little cockles, not so little. One's a little faded and older, just got some neat textures on it. Just beautiful. The cockles. Oh, put those in there. Oh, I'm scared to reach in. I'm always nervous to reach in, and I feel broken sand dollars in my pocket. I feel broken sand dollars. But no, there's some that survived. Some of them survived. So, how many are gonna make it? Thought I had more than that. Well, a couple of the smaller ones are very, very soft. The smaller ones The smaller ones didn't make it. So what did I wind up with? 5 sand dollars this morning. 5 is better than none. So there you go. Well, we're going to head up to Delnor Wiggins. Roy and I'll come back with another live feed. Remember, if you're liking what you're seeing, send some stars. Even better, show your support. If you want to send a little tip, a thank you, look for the link to my PayPal account in the description of this post. Facebook doesn't get any of that money. It goes right to me. I thank you. Every little bit helps, especially now with this pandemic. Your support is what keeps me coming back to do these live feeds. All right, if I don't see you in a little while, have a fantastic Monday. Stay safe. Tally ho, everyone, tally ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. God bless. I'll see you at Wiggins Pass, Rose.